Saxons, welcome back to school and welcome back to Finn. Today is Tuesday, March 8th.
In general news, check out the Opportunity Board outside the College Career Center for tips on available jobs and more.
The Spokane Community Observance of the Holocaust Planning Committee is presenting the opportunity for students to compete for scholarship cash awards while they study and learn about important events from the horrific genocide of World War II, the Holocaust. This year's theme is Why Holocaust Education.
The deadline for entries to the art contest is coming up soon. Submit your art by Sunday, March 27th, 2022. Essays are due by Sunday, May 1st, 2022. For information about entering this contest, ask your English teacher or go to the website at Never Again Spokane.
Have you noticed an improvement in vandalism and vaping around the school? Administrators have been working hard to support these changes, as film student Colton Ashinger reports.
This year's been kind of an interesting year for that. So unfortunately, coming back after the COVID closures and having, not a regular school year in 2 years, it's the first time we put 1,700 kids in the building together for quite a long time. You throw on top of that the fact that we had the Devious Licks TikTok challenge, we saw quite a bit. So unfortunately, it was everything from garbage and trash everywhere to some things getting ripped off of walls, like paper towel holders, soap dispensers, toilet paper dispensers, things like that.
The one in M100, both the M100s, the one in the cafeteria and the one above the cafeteria, because they're always locked, they're always filled with vapors or just it's trashed.
We've had kids who've been home, semi-supervised for almost 2 years, in and out, and it's something with that technology, unfortunately, is difficult to catch. And so we deal with it pretty regularly, but we're hoping that we're making a difference by, when we catch kids, we assign them to intervention across the hall in our base camp program. They complete an assignment based on educating themselves about what vaping is, kind of Vape Educate program, and we try to do our best to deter that kind of behavior.
Students get assigned here because they've violated some rule, made some behavioral mistakes that they're having to recover from and repair. And so we try to support them through that process.
In clubs and activity news, GSA meets at 2:45 to 3:15 p.m. every Monday in Ms. Cashmitter's room, M102. Photography Club meets today after school in M511.
Ferris Photo Club is hosting a pet photo contest. Here's a little more information.
If you are interested in joining Freshman Council, there's a meeting every Wednesday after school at 2:30 in room M508.
Fairs for Christ Club meets every Wednesday in M114, Mrs. Love's room, from 2:30 to 3:30 p.m. Everyone is welcome.
FCCLA is doing a community service project selling socks to help amputee kids in Africa receive a leg. Scan one of the QR codes around the school to buy a 3-pack of socks, or you can buy directly from the FCCLA member at lunch on Fridays in the cafeteria. For every 90 packs of socks sold, one child receives a leg.
Creative Writing Club meets on Thursdays from 2:30 to 3:15 in Mrs. Jones' room, M201.
There is a DECA meeting tomorrow, Wednesday, March 9th, during both lunches. Come celebrate those going to the state at the end of the year celebration. You can also help plan fundraisers to send the team to nationals.
Have you visited the Saxon Shack lately? Here's an item you may not have heard about before.
Sir, I think you dropped your keys. Wow, thank you. That's the third time that's happened today.
Hey, that's no worries. I used to have that same issue every day, but not anymore. Not ever since I got this lanyard.
Hey, nice lanyard. Where'd you get it?
I got it at the Saxon Shack for only $3, and you can get 2 for $5.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I'm headed to the Saxon Shack right now to get 2 lanyards for $5 or 1 for $3.
In senior news, the Ferris Yearbook Senior Salutes deadline is April 13th. Salutes are $25 per 1/8 of a page. You can get a quarter of a page for $50, a half page for $100, and even a full page for $200. See Mr. Cox for details.
And congratulations to senior Taryn Frericks on her appointment to the Lilac Court for 2022. Way to go, Taryn.
In sports news, on Friday, baseball has a jamboree at Shadle at 2:30 p.m. and boys soccer plays against U-High at Ferris at 5 p.m.
Saxon's planning to try out for cheer and spirit team. Family ID is open for tryout registration. Boys and girls that are interested in stunting, tumbling, and dancing, please register for tryouts and open gym with a current physical and family ID. There will be open gym practices on Monday evenings from 5:30 to 7 p.m. in March.
The tryout meeting is Wednesday, April 13th, and tryouts begin Monday, April 18th. If you have questions, check out the Ferris Career website or please contact Ms. Schutz in the public office or by email, emilysc@spokaneschools.org.
Make sure to follow @Ferris Saxons on Instagram for school spirit, photos, and student announcements.
Thanks for watching. Stay safe, healthy, and 3 feet away. Stay tuned for a message from Mr. Lewis regarding masks.
Hello, Ferris High School. This is Mr. Lewis talking to you about March 11th. Many of you already know that March 11th is the last day that masks are mandated for all schools in the state of Washington. So starting next Monday, the 14th, masks will be optional here at school. We know that many of you are excited about not having to wear masks throughout the day, and that's great. We also know that there will be many of us in the building who will prefer to stay masked, maybe for part of the day, maybe for all of the day, maybe one day and maybe not the next day, and maybe every day. Any of those options are perfectly fine. There are a lot of good reasons and valid reasons to continue to mask. There are some cultures around the world that mask for different reasons, and that's perfectly fine. I want to let you know that it is optional and it is up to you as an individual how you want to go about that. So starting on Monday here at school, on the 14th, masks will be optional. Saturday the 12th, if there's any extracurricular activities going on, masks are optional as well that weekend. So as we come to this new change, we've all been experiencing a lot of things through the pandemic. We're going to do our best to continue to honor each other and our individual choices. So again, masks are mandated through the 11th, starting on Saturday the 12th, and then Monday the 14th for school. Masks are optional. Thanks everyone. Let's take care of each other, and as always, let's make it a great day at Ferris. Go Saxons.
Thank you, Mr. Lewis, for reminding us about the mask mandates being lifted here at Ferris next week. Last week, I spoke with several students about their opinions. Here's what they have to say.
I think it's going to be nice to have them away, just like we have the option of not wearing them now that cases are going down and stuff. Like, of course, you don't have to not wear one. You can still just take your mask off.
I feel kind of happy about it. Because I'm tired wearing a mask.
I'm really glad about that, and I think it's great that this is finally over.
I think it's good to give people options on if they want to wear a mask or not. So yeah, I think it was a good decision.
Well, it's gonna be really weird at first because we've gotten used to wearing these things all the time, and then we're actually gonna see people's faces, and it's gonna be like, I forgot you look like that. you know, that kind of thing.
I don't really know how I feel about them being lifted yet. I mean, I know I don't like having the mask on that much because normally like how my glasses fog up and it can make it a little harder to breathe. But with it being lifted, I'll still probably keep it on, but I'll be a little more relaxed with it most likely.
I'm okay with it being lifted.
I don't know how I feel about it, if I'm being honest.
I'm excited for the mask mandate to be lifted. I just hope Spokane stays a safe environment, people stay sanitized, and keep safe with other variants of COVID that might happen.
Yeah, it's like it hinders abilities a bit, but I mean it's for a good cause.
Overall, I would say I'm kind of excited though.
I'm Tommy Shurgi reporting for Finn. See you next week.